I am Eric with Muathe.com, and I greet you in the love and in the light of the one intelligent infinity. As we come to the end of the month of August 2021, take a look here. We can see the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 essentially recording fresh all-time highs this week. So let's take a look at a stock that was a beneficiary of 2020 with a huge move. The stock is ZM. And we can see that as of this week, it is breaking down. This chart being a 2-year weekly. Now, before we go to the main reason for this video from an educational standpoint, just want to highlight, based on the uniformity concept, that we can see where the recent resistance, if we take this break of the trend line of the RSI here, now take that break, take that information and use it as a future reference point. Anytime you come back to this area and you see uniform activity rejection, that should give you a swing trade down. We've seen a swing trade down here and another swing trade down here. Now that is the weekly. Let's take a look at the monthly chart here, and we can see again a beautiful breakout that we were able to capture last year. This breakout was fantastic because it was all there if you knew what to look for. And that is actually the key, that this breakout signal is exactly the opposite of what we are seeing here, as based on the Ultimate Muathe breakout. Links are going to be in the description. And now we are seeing the opposite, which is the Ultimate Muathe sell signal. This method here being good for bullish moves, and its opposite, its counterpart with the same minimum requirements, giving you indication of potential for massive downside action. And again, those minimum requirements are easy to recognize once you understand them. Throughout 2020, this stock was in the leadership of the stocks that were moving higher last year. And we were all over this, as you can see for paid clients here. You can see October breakout highlighted, August breakout for the same stock. In May, August again there. So we have multiple breakouts from last year when the stock was on fire, going all the way back to March of 2020. Again, because the chart looked amazing. Now we are coming to a new potential phase, and the fact that it is breaking below recent monthly lows for 2021, as you can see here on this monthly chart, the fact that the RSI is moving to 3-year lows is one of the minimum requirements. And the other minimum requirement is also being met, because we can see that essentially both MACDs are either close to 3-year lows or at 3-year lows. So this meets the minimum requirements for the Ultimate Muathe sell signal, which is the exact opposite method to, as stated, the Ultimate Muathe breakout. So there's a major risk here that this instrument is going to a new phase. This time around, the phase is going to be a bearish phase. That's the bearish potential scenario. Now, as we come to the end of the month of August, there's a probability that month to month, it could hold and bounce above RSI 50. If it can find stability around RSI 50, then there's limited downside. Otherwise, if it goes on to crack to fresh RSI lows, and the RSI drops below 50, expect a huge drop. And also the same thing with the MACDs here. We can see that the MACDs have an opportunity, should they choose to hold the zero line and coil up, which is the zero line where it is around where it is trading. If it can hold this area, that's exactly what the bulls want to see. Otherwise, the more the MACD drops to 3-year lows, in this case all-time lows, expect a massive sell-off. I would say with the probability, if there's a sell-off here, to test the breakout on the monthly chart going all the way back to about 140s, 150s, or even to test the breakout here all the way back from the breakout of February, March of last year under 100. All those would be potential price targets if it doesn't find stability around here on a month-to-month basis. And again, I've discussed this potential for other stocks that are also breaking down. And given that breakouts have not been very stable, there's an emerging probability, high odds, that the general market is also setting the stage for a massive plunge. We shall see. E, a C, S. And so it is. I am Eric with Muathe.com. I leave you in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. Go forth rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one creator. Adonai.